I have one quick thing I want to say at the end of this one before we go to the next question, right? It goes like this, because it's a concept. Actually, I want this audience, if they've been listening to this so far, they're probably going to fuck with this concept. There's a mimetic tool that is applied constantly to imply that all the people in this chat are bigoted in a way we are provably not. And it is the concept of skin in the game. So say someone says, like Monty, but I moved to Korea and I married an Asian American woman and I've actually promoted Koreans my entire life. Someone will go, that's like saying I have one black friend. It isn't at all. That's like saying every one of my friends is black. I celebrate black culture. I love black culture. Oh, someone with me now is black. I give money to black charities. I've never ever committed a crime. You know what? That's called skin in the game. You are provably the least racist person. It's fucking stupid. So when people tell me I hate women, then why the fuck would I have got all those women who could offer me nothing except their sick content and promoted them endlessly? Why would I have done it? Why would I even, up until about the brink of her saying outrageous shit, said about one of the commentators who'd been actually very, very rude about my career, up until the very brink of when they totally crossed the line, I still told the community, I hope you can look past the things this individual has done and said and still appreciate the quality of their work and the fact that we need them in this game as one of the best in the game. Like, I've put my life on the line for these topics. I don't need to go, that's like shit, everyone, it isn't at all. Like I say, I've got skin in the game, motherfucker. And some of the people, by the way, talking that shit ain't got any skin in the game. It's just ideas to them.
Yeah, my favorite thing along those lines too is like, I totally agree with your point. And it's like people come at me and they're like, Monty is a bigot. I'm like, yes, me with my half Asian son, I'm a bigot against my own child. The concepts are just so
no, but you know how it works. They put the determination first and then reverse engineer all the
so
evidence.
Then it's like, well, why did Monty get? Oh, he probably wanted to control us. Yeah, they just go with that angle, don't they?
Right. The premise is Richard Lewis is a racist. How do we make that fit? How do we make that stick? 'Cause there's no evidence of it, and he certainly doesn't say anything racist. He certainly doesn't behave in a racist way, and there's certainly all people of different backgrounds and ethnicities and everything, and they would certainly never say that he was racist or ever treated them badly. So how do we get to the determination I've made? 6 months at Breitbart, right? Okay, yep. Photo of him, there he is with Milo, right? Well, he's about and on and no, there's that photo of him, isn't there, where he's like laughing at the picture of Hillary Clinton losing the election, which, by the way, still fucking funny. Fuck that.
It was funny as fuck. I don't give a. We took that picture because it was funny as fuck, and we'd had about 5 beers each. I ain't lying, homie.
Yeah, you're doing it justice for 5, I reckon, mate. You're doing fair enough. But at the end of the day, so what they do is they take all these little bits and then they put it into the narrative in their mind, and it's like at that point, what I would like would be if the internet culture could just recognize absurdity. That would help us so much if you could just recognize the patently absurd. It would be absurd of Monty, like. They do this all the time, by the way. Like, Monty is a bigot and a racist and secretly hates his own son, or all his family members, all his extended family, right? Like, they right. And then what they do is they go, but you say that like it's not possible. He could just be a fetishist.
Exactly.
I've dated one Asian woman in my life, and it's my wife.
Right. I think you'll find, Christopher, that fetishization is one step down from racism, sir. And on they go, and they use all this like but it's
I've got a good punchline for you.
It's all about their brain.
Right, this is going to make it not as depressing, this topic, and we can wrap this one, go to the next question. It goes like this. When someone tried to make the point, well, if he hates women so much, why does he keep bringing them on shows? Someone said, well, it's obvious, isn't it? He just gets women. He raises them up to pit them against each other. As though what I was going to do was... as though I was training them, and I'm getting them, stronger, better, but individually, I'm keeping them apart, right? And then it's like... Obviously, I'm going to have the boot camp where, do you want to finally ascend to esports? Just then they arrive, 2 women enter, 1 leaves. This is ridiculous. And at the end, do I do that, or do you kill them, or do they let
I wager 500 quatloos on the newcomer.
I do think it's amazing that you single-handedly mastermind the Highlander movie, but for women in esports.
It's next level, isn't it? Yeah.
Where's the VC startup for that, Monty? That's what I want to know.
There you go.
Mental. Absolutely mental.
My God.